it's a guy show, but let me tell you something. I've had a lot of phone calls today from people that said, Judy, you've been calling me today saying nasty things to me. So you know what they're doing? They're spoofing my number. In fact, Joel called me tonight and he said, Judy, he said, your number come up and I answered it, and he said, this man had a lot of nasty things to say to me. And he said, I knew it wasn't you. He said, we need to do something about that. So we've contacted the FCC. We've got a list of things that we have to do. But if you see my number on your caller ID, which is 423-488-4759, I'm not going to call you and say nasty things to you. So you write the number down, write the time down, what they said, and the time that they called you. And I'm sorry it's happening. It's happened all day today. And it's not fair to me, but that's how it is. You know, if you don't like somebody, you don't like them. So it has to be somebody local. We've determined that. And today they got some numbers of people that's called in on the swap shop. That's why they called Joel's, because they had Joel's number. Yeah. It's not funny. And it's going to get you in a whole lot of trouble if we find out what to do about it. It's called spoofing. And they can spoof your number if they get it. It's not right. And I suspect somebody local is who's doing it. And I've talked to Gary Sisk about it. I don't know, and he don't know. So we're going to see if we can find out, okay? We're going to take 2 or 3 more phone calls, do what's happening, and we're going to bring Steve over here. Caller, go ahead.
Hey, Judy, I was going to tell you, I got one of those calls today, and it was my telephone number, and this lady cussed me out, telling me I better never call her again. And then yesterday I got one, and it was a man on there, and he was talking to me just nasty.
Well,
so I'm getting them too.
That's what happened to me today. Somebody called and said to me that I was saying nasty things to him.
Yeah, she was cussing me, and I said, ma'am, I've not called you, and it was my telephone number that came up.
Listen,
but
don't talk to him.
Because I called Judy the other morning and gave him my telephone number for some services I needed.
That's what they're doing.
And I'm afraid somebody might have got my phone number.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So I don't want to keep you from calling the swap shop, but it can happen to you. I'm trying to be businesslike about it and tell you and be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. They heard it on the swap shop, and now they're doing whatever they're doing. I don't know how they're doing it, but I just want to tell you it's happening.
I don't
to
either.
Me too.
Is there anybody out there that knows how to spoof? Anybody that knows how?
I don't know. I don't have no idea.
You ever heard of that?
They go off an algorithm, so it doesn't matter. Even if you switch a number, that algorithm's going to key in on their number no matter what.
You tell us about it when you come over here if you know something about it. Yeah.
Oh, I know it extremely well.
Oh, you do?
Well, I just wanted to tell you, and I'm listening because I'm thinking about having my phone number changed.
They're going to talk. They're going to say something to you about somebody named Frank Garrett.
Yeah.
And Frank. Eddie knows the story about Frank Garrett.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the name they've always used, you know.
Yeah, he's a that's a man that passed away, and he created some trouble or something with somebody, and they took on his name and his voice. And what they'll do is, like tonight, they talk to me, and they'll record something I say, then start the conversation out with you, and then add to it. They also call Domino's and order pizzas up here and expect us to pay for them. So I called Domino's manager and I said, if we order a pizza, you'll get a credit card number. You send all you want to up here, but we're not paying for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just know that he was very dirty, telling all kinds of tea, and I just hung up on him.
Don't listen. If they call you, if you see my number on there, don't answer the phone. Because I'm not just going to call anybody. I mean, and then you can turn around and call me and say, did you call me? But here's what's happened. When you turn around and call me and say, I'm not going to answer you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what you do, yeah.
It come in my telephone number, but when that man called me yesterday, it was a normal number.
I get them all kinds. I get them at night, starting at 12:30 to about 3:30 in the morning from Arizona, Florida, Kansas, wherever.
Well, if I get them, I'll have to change my number.
Write them all down. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, go ahead.
How y'all doing tonight?
Fine, how you doing?